Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful week thus far. I know I am. I'm done with orchestra, my graduation recital, and the ballets that are performing. And it's going to be a little less stressful from here on out until May when I get out of school. So, I don't know, was inspired by Coachella. Obviously, everyone's talking about it in Beyonce's performance. So I decided to do a Coachella-inspired look. I decided to recreate one of the looks that I've done maybe a month or two ago on my Instagram. I just did one of my eyes like this. I decided to just go ahead and do a full look using my look from later in my Instagram feed as my inspiration. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I know I had really a lot of fun making this video because colors make me happy, and this is obviously very colorful. Green is one of my favorite colors, and I've got my Brazilian toboggan on that I got, and I'm just feeling extra Brazilian today. Because you know I'm 100% all Brazilian. I hope that you guys like this video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and without further ado, let's get into this video. So today I'm going to do a Coachella inspired makeup look. I'm going to get on the fucking bandwagon and do one. It'll make me feel like I'm at Coachella because baby, I want to go, but your mama ain't got the coin to buy a plane ticket and the eats and the hotel to go. So I'm gonna be here living vicariously through my makeup. That's what's gonna happen. Today what we're going to take is, as always, our primer, our Master Prime by Maybelline. And I've already moisturized my face with some La Mer moisturizing cream.
Hold on, you thought I bought it? No.
I did not buy it. I got 3 samples at 3 different stores because if I'm going to pay like $150 for a cream that's literally like a thing this big of it, I'm going to try it for at least 2 weeks before even considering buying the fucking product. As I said, I'm just taking the Maybelline Master Prime and just taking a good amount and then just rubbing it into my fingers and then just placing it all over my face. And remember, you need to moisturize before this step because you want your makeup to set very well onto your skin. Okie dokie, so since I am using a lot of color today, I'm going to be doing my eyes first and not my base because you guys know that I usually try my best to do my base first and then my eyes, but since I'm expecting a lot of fallout because of using a lot of vivid colored shadows and I don't want to mess up my base, I'm going to do my eyes first and then go on with my base. So my brow routine is always the same. I use the Brow Wiz or the Benefit Precisely Matte Brow in the shade 2 and do my eyebrows and then carve it out with the NYX concealer in the shade CW02. Okay guys, so I just did my concealer off camera and my eyebrows, and the concealer will act as a base for what we're going to go in with later in terms of eyeshadows. So I'm going to take as a transition shade to let the colored eyeshadows blend out more easily later on. I'm taking the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm taking the color Silk Cream, which is the third from the left, and I'm just taking my BH Cosmetics brush 101 and coating it with that Silk Cream color, dust off the excess, and then I'm just going to put it all the way through my crease. Now that I have the transition shade all the way through my crease on both eyes, it's just going to allow for later on me to let it there. No wonder all my makeup's breaking, I'll just throw it around. Okay, now when I'm dealing with these colors, especially from the BH Cosmetics palette that Take Me Back to Brazil, I like to use a packer brush and precisely pack on the color, because sometimes BH Cosmetics eyeshadows can tend to blend away once you blend at them, but if you pack them on in the beginning and you just pack the color on and build it to full opacity, you're going to be able to blend it out without it just dusting away. I'm just going to go in with the lightest green shade, so this, this green shade is the lightest, and just go in with a packer brush and just kind of coat it. And obviously there's pigment on it, but just I like to pack it on. So what I'm going to do with this is just pack it into my crease. See there, my crease, I'm like going back into my fucking brain like, you want that green to be back there. You want your brain to be like, bitch, I see that green, so you want to do that. And I just like doing that and poking it into my crease. And this brush is the BH Cosmetics 104 brush. As you can see, the vision's coming together more and more as you put more pigment of that green on. And now that I've built up the opacity to its full extent for that shade, I'm going to go in with the next gradient, a darker shade of the green. So I'm going to go in with this darker green right there, taking the same packer brush, just taking it and dipping it in and coating the brush. And do you see that swallow though? It looked like a cat eating. You know how they swallow? They're like eating. They go like that. I felt like a cat. So I'm just going to take that and just do the same process, but keep it. But when I blend it out, don't blend it out as far as I did the first green shade. Okie dokie, so now just repeat the same step. Now repeat the same step with a darker shade of green. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I don't know if you could have seen the other one, but I went in with that shade. Now going in with this shade, packing the brush. This is more of a dark shade compared to the other one. And you just do the same thing and just concentrating it lower and lower into the crease as you get darker. This shade is so pretty, this green though, it's so pretty. Typically speaking, when you're working with greens, like in this color family of greens, very neon, very bright colors of green, you're going to use your transition shade want to be more of a color brown and some yellows. But with this palette, when you blend out the greens, they kind of already blend it out into kind of an ombre yellow, so you don't really have to worry about putting a yellow shade down before going into the greens. But now that we have a lot of green on our eyes, and I really love the green, it's really pretty, it's really blended, it's a very good gradient of color. I'm going to go in with an even darker green, which this is not even really kind of a green, it's this teal shade right there. And I'm just going to dip into that and just concentrate it on the outer corner and bring it halfway into my crease. So just concentrate it on the outer lash line right there. Oh my god, that pygmy. And then just concentrate it there on your outer UV and just pack it on to ensure maximum opacity. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and use the black shade that they use, that they have in the palette. It's a very black shade. And I'm going to just place it on the outer corner of my eye and just kind of make it more dramatic. Now what I'm going to do is go in with my concealer and we're going to cut my crease. So I'm taking the NYX concealer and I'm just placing it on my lid, just a dot. If you need more, you can go in later. But oh, there we go. So when I look up, when I look straight at you, it's going to transfer onto the part of my upper lid that I need to draw the line with. So as you can see, it transferred on the top, and that's where my line needs to go. We're going to go in and set it before it creases, which is why I'm not opening my eye yet. Okie dokie, so now that we have set it with some bent eye translucent powder, I'm going to take the Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chrome, and this is in the shade, is there a shade name? Where's the shade? Oh, here it is. Silver Spark. What a cool name. So Silver Spark, it looks like this. Now, I just went ahead and did the other eye of the camera, and I just went back in with the darkest green shade and just kind of went in to the outer third of my eye, the outer corner, and just flipped it out and just kind of made it more green because I wasn't really feeling the black as much as I thought I would, so I just made it like a really dark green and went over the black because the black wasn't showing up that well. It's not saying that the Morphe palette's black isn't good. It probably just doesn't, the formula doesn't mix well with the BH Cosmetic palette formula, so that's probably all that it means. So now I'm going to take the Revlon Color Stay Skinny Eyeliner and just do a wing. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation in the shade Light Ivory, and this is a very light shade that has neutral undertones. So this particular foundation has a similar smell to like the CC creams or the BB creams that you can get at Maybelline. Now I'm just going to go in with my NYX concealer and just highlight under my eyes. And I'm taking my Real Techniques complexion sponge and just buffing that into the skin. Okie dokie, so now I am done with that part and I'm just baking under my cheeks. What I'm going to do is go in and do my bottom lash line, and I'm going to go in with this green right here. It was the third green we used in the top of our eye. Just dip into that, tap off the excess, and just go in under our eye. So we are done with that, and now I'm just going to put on some mascara and a lip. I just went ahead and did my mascara, highlight, and lipstick off camera. I used the Flower Beauties lipstick. It's like a liquid lipstick, and then I use the Blushing Blossom or something like that from Wet n Wild highlighter, and then I just use a standard, just regular, like cheap mascara from the drugstore. I hope that you guys like this video. I really like the look. It's very Coachella-esque. I put on my little toboggan, my Brazilian toboggan, and I'm feeling really good about this look, and I hope that you guys like it. If you like the way that this turned out and you think I look really snatched, then just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and comment in the comment section below. I'd love to talk to you guys, and let me know what you guys want to see next. So I will see you guys in the next video.